Welcome everyone to our Sunday celebration on the channel. Today we pause to honor the incredible actors we've lost on this day, January 25th, 2025. Their work has left a lasting impact on cinema, and we are grateful for the memories they've given us through their remarkable performances. Our thoughts are with their families and fans as we remember their legacies. Before we dive into today's tribute, please show your support by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Thank you for being part of this heartfelt moment. Let's begin. Barry Goldberg, an influential figure in blues, rock, and music production, left an indelible mark on the music world over a career spanning 6 decades. Born on December 25, 1942 in Chicago, Illinois, Goldberg grew up immersed in the city's vibrant blues culture. His early exposure to the rich sounds of artists like Muddy Waters and Howlin' Wolf fueled his passion for music, and as a teenager he had the rare privilege of performing alongside these legends. These experiences profoundly shaped his musical style and laid the foundation for his artistic journey. Goldberg's career breakthrough came in 1965 when he joined Bob Dylan's band for the groundbreaking Electrified performance at the Newport Folk Festival, a moment that redefined folk music. Shortly after, he co-founded the Electric Flag with guitarist Mike Bloomfield, pioneering a unique blend of rock, blues, and soul. As a keyboardist, Goldberg contributed to several iconic albums, including Leonard Cohen's Death of a Ladies' Man and the Flying Burrito Brothers' The Gilded Palace of Sin. His talents extended beyond performance. Goldberg was a prolific songwriter and producer. His compositions were recorded by celebrated artists like Rod Stewart, Gladys Knight, and Joe Cocker. As a producer, he earned acclaim for co-producing Percy Sledge's Grammy-nominated Blue Night and Bob Dylan's version of Curtis Mayfield's People Get Ready. In his later years, Goldberg joined forces with Stephen Stills and Kenny Wayne Shepherd in the blues rock band The Rides, cementing his status as a genre pioneer. Beyond music, Goldberg's family legacy included a connection to justice through his uncle, Supreme Court Justice Arthur Goldberg. Barry Goldberg passed away at 83 from complications of non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, leaving behind a lasting legacy as a musician, innovator, and mentor. Joe John, a distinguished public servant and former judge, was a cornerstone of North Carolina's legal and political realms, leaving an indelible mark through his unwavering commitment to justice and democracy. Born on October 13, 1939, in Greensboro, North Carolina, his early life demonstrated a deep dedication to education and community service. After graduating from the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, he earned his law degree from the UNC School of Law, embarking on a career that would profoundly shape his state's judicial and legislative landscapes. John began his professional journey as a prosecutor and attorney at Pell, Weston, and John before ascending to the judiciary as a district and superior court judge. In 1992, he was appointed to the North Carolina Court of Appeals, where he served with distinction until 2000. His judicial tenure was characterized by impartiality, intellectual rigor, and a profound understanding of the law. Transitioning from the bench, he became director of the North Carolina State Bureau of Investigation Crime Lab, initiating transformative reforms that elevated the integrity and reliability of forensic practices. In 2016, John entered the legislature, winning election to the North Carolina House of Representatives for District 40. Over 3 terms, he championed increased educational funding, opposed partisan gerrymandering, and steadfastly defended judicial independence. Known for his bipartisan collaboration and principled leadership, John earned respect across party lines. Beyond his professional accomplishments, he was a devoted family man and mentor celebrated for his humility and tireless work ethic. Though retiring in 2014, John resumed public service until his terminal cancer diagnosis. Resigning on January 21, 2025, he spent his final moments with loved ones, passing away the next day at 85. His legacy endures as a beacon of justice, integrity, and democratic governance, inspiring generations to come. Barry Michael Cooper, a pioneering screenwriter, journalist, and cultural commentator, made an indelible impact on cinema, music, and journalism. Born on December 25, 1958, in Harlem, New York, Cooper was raised in the dynamic neighborhood of Little Washington Heights. The rich cultural tapestry of Harlem, juxtaposed with the harsh realities of the substance abuse epidemic, profoundly influenced his creative perspective and shaped both his journalistic endeavors and his screenwriting. Cooper began his career in the early 1980s as a journalist for the Village Voice and Spin magazine, where he gained widespread acclaim for his investigative reporting on the substance epidemic and its devastating social consequences. His groundbreaking articles, such as Tiffany Substance at Woolworth Prices, were among the first national pieces to expose this crisis, earning him recognition for his incisive and impactful storytelling. Beyond journalism, Cooper also coined the term New Jack Swing, which encapsulated a transformative era in music that blended R&B, hip-hop, and funk. Transitioning to screenwriting, Cooper penned the celebrated Harlem Trilogy, consisting of New Jack City, Sugar Hill, and Above the Rim. These films not only defined the urban crime drama genre, but also offered unflinching portrayals of the struggles and complexities of inner-city life. The groundbreaking New Jack City, starring Wesley Snipes as the notorious Nino Brown, became a cultural landmark, grossing $50 million and paving the way for subsequent films like Boys N the Hood. In addition to his cinematic contributions, Cooper collaborated with Spike Lee as a producer and writer on the Netflix adaptation of She's Gotta Have It. Renowned for his authenticity, Cooper seamlessly bridged the worlds of journalism, film, and music, leaving behind a legacy of unparalleled storytelling. Barry Michael Cooper passed away at the age of 66, but his work continues to resonate, inspiring generations and shaping perceptions of urban life. Barbara Clegg was a pioneering creative force, celebrated as an actress, playwright, and scriptwriter who left an indelible mark on the arts. Born in Manchester, England, into a family of innovation, her parents ran a factory producing artificial flowers, while her uncle, Sir John Moores, founded the Littlewoods Empire. Barbara's formative years were shaped by a strong education at Colchester Hall School and Cheltenham Ladies' College, followed by a degree in English from Lady Margaret Hall, Oxford, where her love for the arts truly blossomed. Her career began on stage, touring Australia in 1955 alongside the legendary Katharine Hepburn in Shakespearean productions. Back in the UK, Barbara rose to fame as Nurse Jo Buckley in the 1950s soap opera Emergency Ward 10, becoming a beloved television presence. Her talents, however, extended beyond acting. She transitioned to writing, becoming a prolific scriptwriter for radio and television. Barbara made history as the first woman to write a Doctor Who episode, crafting the acclaimed 1983 story Enlightenment. Its imaginative narrative continues to be celebrated as a cornerstone of the series. Barbara also explored biographical writing, penning The Man Who Made Littlewoods, a tribute to her uncle's achievements in 1993. Despite her demanding career, Barbara cherished her family life. She married writer and producer Paul Johnstone in 1962, and together they raised 3 children. Her dedication to her craft and family exemplified her multifaceted life. Barbara passed away at the age of 98, leaving a legacy of creativity, resilience, and groundbreaking contributions to the arts. Her enduring influence serves as a testament to her remarkable life and the boundaries she broke in storytelling and television. Bertrand Blier was a beloved French film director and writer, known for his daring storytelling and unique cinematic style. Born on March 14, 1939, in Paris, France, Blier grew up surrounded by creativity. His father, Bernard Blier, was a famous actor, and his mother, Gilles Brunet, nurtured his artistic roots. This vibrant upbringing sparked Bertrand's passion for the arts and set him on a path to becoming one of the most original voices in French cinema. Blier's big break came with his 1978 film, Get Out Your Handkerchiefs, which won the Academy Award for Best Foreign Language Film. It wasn't just a win. It was his launch into international fame. Known for tackling deep and sometimes controversial themes with humor and boldness, Blier's films often pushed boundaries. Classics like Buffet Froid, Beaupère, and Les Valseuses are iconic in French cinema, praised for their wit, emotion, and fearlessness. But Blier wasn't just about film. He made waves in theatre, writing works like Le Côtelette and Désolé pour la moquette. And he also penned novels and essays that showcased his sharp mind and unconventional ideas. His talents didn't stop there. His personal life was just as colourful. Blier shared his life with actress Farida Rahouaj, with whom he had a daughter, Leia, and actress Anouk Grinberg, with whom he had a son, Leona. He also had a daughter, Beatrice, from his first marriage, staying close to all his family throughout his life. Bertrand Blier passed away at 85, leaving behind a legacy of bold, unforgettable storytelling. His work continues to inspire artists to think differently, take risks, and embrace originality. Peggy Caserta was a spirited trailblazer whose life danced to the beat of the 1960s counterculture, entwined with the legacy of rock icon Janis Joplin. Born Peggy Louise Caserta on September 12, 1940, in Louisiana's Bayou Country, she moved around the southern United States during her youth, carrying with her a rebellious spark that would later ignite her role in San Francisco's revolutionary Haight-Ashbury scene. Caserta became a style maven of the hippie movement, opening Minasciatica, one of the first bohemian boutiques. Her shop not only popularized bell-bottom jeans, but also became a wardrobe haven for the era's rock stars, including members of the Grateful Dead. It was in this vibrant setting that Peggy met Janis Joplin, forming a bond that was equal parts passionate and chaotic. Their relationship, filled with highs and lows, was chronicled in Caserta's 1973 memoir, Going Down with Janis, which offered a candid, unfiltered look at their shared experiences of love, music, and addiction. Though the memoir stirred controversy, Caserta later revisited her life story in her 2018 book, I Ran Into Some Trouble, taking a more introspective approach to her journey with Joplin and the challenges she faced afterward. Caserta's fearless honesty and determination to challenge misconceptions about her role in Joplin's life brought new depth to her legacy. After spending over a decade caring for her mother in Louisiana, she returned to California to lend her expertise to a Janis Joplin biopic and reflect on the transformative era she helped shape. Peggy Caserta passed away at 84 on the Oregon coast, leaving behind a legacy of resilience, creativity, and unapologetic authenticity, a true symbol of the free-spirited 1960s. Charlotte Raven, a multifaceted journalist, author, and feminist trailblazer, was renowned for her fearless voice and relentless pursuit of truth. Born in Inraham, London, in September 1969, she was raised in an environment steeped in creativity and activism, shaping her future as a powerful cultural critic and advocate. Raven pursued her passion for literature by studying English at the University of Manchester and later at the University of Sussex. Her talent and tenacity soon positioned her as a force in British journalism, with notable contributions to esteemed publications such as The Guardian and New Statesman. During the feminist revival of the 1990s, Raven emerged as a leading voice. As editor of the relaunched Modern Review, she boldly championed thought-provoking discourse and unorthodox perspectives. Her ambitious effort to revive the feminist magazine, Spare Rib, reflected her unwavering commitment to amplifying women's voices and challenging societal conventions. Known for her provocative and unflinchingly honest writing, Raven fearlessly tackled complex issues, sparking admiration and controversy alike. Beyond journalism, Raven made her mark as an author. Her memoir, Patient One, co-written with Dr. Edward Wilde, offered an intimate account of her journey with Huntington's disease, a diagnosis she received in 2006. This poignant work not only highlighted her resilience as she navigated a debilitating condition, but also her dedication to raising her two children, Anna and John, alongside her husband, filmmaker Tom Shankland. The memoir earned her a nomination for the Royal Society of Literature Christopher Bland Prize in 2022. Raven's advocacy extended beyond the written word. She participated in groundbreaking clinical trials and tirelessly raised awareness about Huntington's disease. Passing away at 55, she leaves behind an enduring legacy as a fearless journalist, influential feminist, and devoted mother, an inspiration of courage and truth. Bruce Thompson was a dedicated public servant and an influential figure in Georgia's political landscape, leaving a lasting legacy of leadership and service. Born on February 9, 1965, in Big Sandy, Montana, Thompson's early life was marked by perseverance and a natural aptitude for leadership. A standout wrestler, he earned an athletic scholarship to Montana State University Northern and later completed a degree in business administration at Reinhardt University. His disciplined approach to life was further shaped by his service in the Montana Army National Guard, instilling values of resilience and commitment that defined his career. As a businessman, Thompson demonstrated his dedication to community development. He owned a successful all-state agency and chaired the Cartersville-Bartow Chamber of Commerce, where he fostered initiatives to support local businesses. His political journey began in 2013 when he won a special election to represent Georgia's 14th district in the state Senate. There, he chaired the Economic Development and Tourism Committee, championing policies that invigorated Georgia's economy and positioned the state as a hub of opportunity. In 2023, Thompson was elected Georgia's Labour Commissioner, a role in which he exemplified accountability and innovation. Notably, he uncovered $105 million in unremitted state funds, a testament to his commitment to financial transparency and the improvement of labour systems. Beyond his public service, Thompson was a devoted husband to Becky and a proud father of two. In March 2024, he publicly shared his battle with stage 4 pancreatic cancer, continuing his work with unwavering resolve. Thompson passed away at the age of 59, leaving behind a legacy of integrity, compassion, and an unyielding commitment to the betterment of his community and state. His memory endures as a beacon of service and leadership for future generations. June Spencer, a revered figure in British radio, brought the character of Peggy Woolley to life for over 7 decades on BBC Radio 4's The Archers, captivating audiences with her portrayal of the Ambridge matriarch. Born in Sherwood, Nottingham, on June 14, 1919, Spencer discovered her passion for acting early, performing in local theatre before studying drama at the Guildhall School of Music and Drama. She joined the BBC in the 1940s, quickly becoming a cornerstone of British radio and playing a pivotal role in establishing The Archers as a cultural institution. Since the show's debut in 1950, Spencer's depiction of Peggy Woolley, renowned for her resilience and traditional values, created a beloved character who reflected the challenges and triumphs of rural British life. Her nuanced performances tackled complex themes, including Peggy's experience caring for a husband with dementia, showcasing Spencer's extraordinary range and emotional depth. Her dedication earned her a Lifetime Achievement Award at the BBC Audio Drama Awards in 2014 and an Honorary Doctor of Letters from the University of Nottingham. Beyond her illustrious career, Spencer was deeply committed to her family and charitable work, often sharing reflections on her life in interviews and her autobiography, The Road to Ambridge. Recognized for her contributions to drama and philanthropy, she was appointed OBE in 1991 and CBE in 2017. June Spencer passed away peacefully in her sleep on November 8, 2024, at the age of 105. Her remarkable legacy on the Archers and her enduring impact on British culture will be cherished by fans and colleagues alike. Kathleen Watkins, a celebrated Irish broadcaster, author, harpist, and actress, leaves behind an extraordinary legacy of talent, grace, and trailblazing achievements. Born on October 17, 1934 in County Dublin, Kathleen displayed a passion for the arts from an early age. A gifted harpist and folk singer, she captivated audiences with her musical brilliance. Her career in broadcasting began in 1961 when she joined RTA as the station's first continuity announcer, becoming one of the original faces of Irish television and cementing her place in the annals of Irish media history. Kathleen's career was marked by remarkable versatility. In addition to her pioneering role at RTA, she portrayed Grace Gifford in the 1966 docudrama Insurrection and made history in 1977 as the first and only woman to host the Rose of Tralee. Her literary talents shone brightly through her poetry collections and her beloved children's book series featuring Pline, an endearing character cherished by Irish families. The series earned her an Irish Book Award in 2016, further showcasing her profound impact on Irish literature. On a personal level, Kathleen embodied warmth and devotion. Married to the iconic broadcaster Gay Byrne in 1964, the couple shared a deep bond and raised two daughters, Crona and Susie. After Gay's passing in 2019, Kathleen's dedication as a caregiver reflected her unwavering love and strength. She is survived by her daughters, sons-in-law Phil and Ronin, and 5 grandchildren who brought immense joy to her life. Kathleen passed away on November 7, 2024, at 90, leaving an indelible mark on Irish culture and media. Her kindness, creativity, and enduring contributions will be fondly remembered by all who had the privilege of knowing her. Leonard Riggio was a visionary entrepreneur who helped turn Barnes and Noble into one of the most influential bookstore chains in the world. He passed away at 83 after battling Alzheimer's disease, but his legacy continues to shape the book industry. Riggio's journey with Barnes & Noble started in 1971 when he purchased a struggling bookstore on Fifth Avenue in New York City. At the time, the store was in financial trouble, but Riggio saw something special in it. Having already started his own bookstore, the Student Book Exchange, while studying at New York University in 1965, Riggio was no stranger to the book business. He knew that with the right strategy, he could bring Barnes & Noble back to life. Under Riggio's leadership, the company grew rapidly, expanding across the country and transforming the bookstore experience. He reimagined bookstores as inviting spaces for people to relax, browse, and socialize, something that made Barnes & Noble stand out from its competitors. His bold approach also included acquiring rival bookstores, a move that was controversial at times but helped Barnes & Noble grow even larger. Despite the rise of online shopping and digital competitors in the 2000s, Riggio stayed committed to Barnes & Noble. Even when the company faced challenges in the 2010s, he remained involved as executive chairman until the company was sold to a hedge fund in 2019. Outside of business, Riggio was deeply involved in charitable causes, founding Project Home Again to assist those displaced by Hurricane Katrina. His impact as a leader, innovator, and philanthropist continues to be remembered today. Julian Arnold was a true gem of Edmonton's theatre scene, known for his wit, charm, and incredible talent. A proud Edmontonian, Julian's love for the arts bloomed early on, leading him to dive into academic studies at the University of Alberta. After earning a BFA in 1989, he wasn't done yet. He returned for an MFA in directing in 2006. His passion and energy were undeniable, making him a household name at the Citadel Theatre, where he played some truly unforgettable roles. From the mischievous Feist in Twelfth Night to the iconic Ebenezer Scrooge in A Christmas Carol, Julian's performances had a magical way of capturing the hearts of audiences. In his final season, he pulled off a magnificent feat, playing both Feist and Marley in the same production, demonstrating not just his versatility, but also his deep love for the craft. He was a master storyteller, drawing people in with every word, gesture, and expression. But Julian was more than just a performer. He was a mentor, a guiding light to aspiring actors, always ready with a kind word or a helpful tip. His warmth and generosity made him beloved not only by his fellow actors, but by everyone who had the pleasure of working with him. Sadly, in a heartbreaking twist, Julian passed away at 59 while performing in A Christmas Carol at the Citadel Theatre. His unexpected departure left a massive hole in the hearts of his family, friends, and the whole theatre community. Though he's no longer with us, his legacy lives on in the stories he told, the talent he nurtured, and the joy he brought to the stage. Julian Arnold's influence on Edmonton's cultural life will never be forgotten. Alan Jackson, born on October 17, 1958 in Newnan, Georgia, is an American country music singer-songwriter known for blending traditional honky-tonk and mainstream country sounds. With a career spanning over 3 decades, Jackson has established himself as one of the most successful country artists of all time. His down-to-earth style, heartfelt lyrics, and dedication to authentic country music have earned him a dedicated fan base and numerous awards, including multiple Grammys, CMA awards, and induction into the Country Music Hall of Fame. Music career and legacy. Jackson began his career in the late 1980s, releasing his debut album, Here in the Real World, in 1990, which became an instant hit. The album's title track, along with singles like Wanted and Chasing That Neon Rainbow, solidified his presence in the country music scene. Over the years, Jackson has released a string of successful albums, including Don't Rock the Jukebox, 1991, A Lot About Livin', and A Little About Love, 1992, and Drive, 2002, which included the post-9/11 anthem, Where Were You When the World Stopped Turning? Known for his smooth baritone voice and storytelling abilities, Jackson's songs often revolve around love, family, and the working-class experience. His music has consistently resonated with fans, earning him more than 35 #1 hits on the country charts, including classics like Chattahoochee, It's 5 O'Clock Somewhere, and Remember When. Health challenges. Charcot-Marie tooth disease. In 2021, Alan Jackson publicly revealed that he had been diagnosed with Charcot-Marie tooth, CMT disease, a genetic neurological disorder that affects the peripheral nerves, leading to muscle weakness, balance issues, and mobility challenges. Jackson shared that he had been living with the condition for about a decade before disclosing it, and it had gradually impacted his ability to perform on stage. Charcot-Marie tooth disease is progressive, meaning that symptoms worsen over time. Jackson has been candid about how the disease has affected his ability to walk and maintain balance, but despite these challenges, he remains committed to his music career. He expressed that while CMT has changed how he approaches performances, he is determined to continue singing and connecting with his fans for as long as possible, a lasting impact. Despite his health struggles, Jackson's legacy in country music remains intact. His contributions to the genre have shaped the sound of modern country, and his authenticity has endeared him to generations of fans. Jackson's openness about his health condition has also raised awareness of CMT, inspiring others facing similar challenges. As he continues to perform, Jackson's resilience and love for music remain as strong as ever.